Okay, well, I had talked about that family that had made an impact on our life. Other memories from there. There's a guy. My mom was into the Mormon church at that time, and there were some missionaries or some people from the church or something that I remember them giving. They tumbled rocks in their garage, and they given Tana and I some polished rocks. Thought that was pretty cool, and one of them juggled cans. That was that really stood out to me. And God, I'm almost positive that from these people we got, there's a stuffed animal that we got. Tana out of Miss Piggy, and I got a Kermit the Frog, and I think that came from those people. And then weird connection there. Another stuffed animal that was there is one from this guy named, I think his name was Tom Gator or something. My mom dated him. He brought us to Disney World and gave me 10 of these big stuffed animal, Bugs Bunny stuffed animals. And we didn't like him very much, so we put toothpaste all over him. And yeah, bad kids. There's that. Another memory from there, not so great one. There was this guy that lived there. I don't know. He, I think he pushed my grandma down at one point, and then he used to bounce a tennis ball off our front window. Uh, Dude was rude. Rude. Give me a perfect example at a young age of what a bully is. Um, so there, and that was a good life lesson learned right away. I also remember daycare, that my daycare. Um, I don't know why, but I specifically remember like chocolate malt oatmeal was my favorite thing about that place. Weird, I know, but this I'm just giving you as the stuff. This is the stuff that sticks out to me in my mind. Uh, I also remember there's a story tied around. I set a fire in my bedroom once, and I can't remember exactly where I got a hold of matches, but the most stinging part about the whole story was I had these shorts that I thought were the coolest shorts ever. They were red, and they had zippers all over them. They were pretty like early 80s, late 70s attire. I mean, they were just, I'm sure if I saw them now, I'd think they're hideous, but um, those were my shorts, man. And I think the reason they were so important to me is that what I knew of my dad's family, it's weird because I only have a couple quibits of memory from him of my dad when I was younger living there. I don't know. I'd have to check with my mom on what age I was when I lived there, but I've seen pictures and I was quite small. Um, I also remember getting my toenail ripped off. Hopefully I'm sure they fixed this uh, mess up since then. But there's a red owl in Shakopee, and remember when we used to go grocery shop, my mom would bring us in the wagon down there. Well, I was out of the wagon or whatever, was walking. They had, I guess the new automatic doors that open up automatically were kind of new at the time. Um, doors shut and did not see me, and it ripped my big toenail off, like it pulled it all the way back. I mean, yeah. So, and they gave us a band-aid and yeah, missed lawsuit there, but I guess the world shouldn't. It got too Sue happy. Shouldn't be able to. Uh, I guess I should have dodged, but memory. I also remember having a whole mess of Matchbox cars, and I don't remember where all of them came from. I don't know, but I had a whole like a ice cream bucket full of Matchbox cars, and I remember playing with this little boy who I come to find out later in life I think is Doug Melby. Um, Weird. I'll get into that later. But it's weird how it, goes to show how kind of life comes full circle. It's weird how small the world really is. And I have some pretty outstanding examples of that the further we go on. Um, but so for Clifton, short condensed version is 5 minutes long so far. So I'll give you the rest in a condensed version. Things that stand out there. I remember going to work. My mom worked somewhere in the cities. I I got to go to her work on my birthday one year, and it was a huge deal to me. I mean, it was so huge. I remember dreaming about it before I even went, and the place was so fancy looking, and um, it was like it was like going to the city. It was a pretty big deal to me, and I remember my grandpa lived somewhere like right behind Clifton there. It's weird how stuff. I've gone back there and actually I did tree work at Clifton uh, afterwards, but it's weird how different things look once you go back and then what they look like from memory. Um, Everything looks a lot smaller. Because I guess because you're little and things look bigger. What else stands out there? Um, some girl my very first girlfriend there, and that's why I like the red shorts. I think is because this girl thought my shorts were cool or something. She went to the same daycare, or whatever. I thought I was cool because this girl thought my shorts were cool. Uh, Learn later, clothes don't make the man. But as a kid, I thought I was quite a stud. Burnt the let's see the fire in my room. I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up trying to put the fire out with my shorts. Didn't work. Put a plastic garbage can over the top of the fire to try to smother the flames. Plastic is flammable. So I wanted to go. I ran downstairs. Grabbed a Kool-Aid pitcher, ran back upstairs, and tried to go in the bathroom and get water. My Aunt Darlene was over at the time, and she was in there, and she wouldn't let me in. And by this time, I think the smoke alarm started going off or something, and I can't exactly remember the repercussions of it. I know that my shorts were destroyed, and that was probably the worst of my consequences, I think. But that's my memories of Clifton. Then all of a sudden, actually, I have some memories before that. I remember just few little snippets of being in foster care. God, most I remember. I know I've gone back and I've met the Weldons. They're great people, and God, I wish I could remember more. I've seen pictures, and it kind of sparks memories. So it kind of adds where and when to like memories that I have. So that I think it's more, the pictures triggered memories. I do remember they had what I thought was the coolest car for a long time. I thought was really cool afterwards. It was the Jeep cars because it was so high off the ground. I was like, oh wow, so that was really cool. And then the next memory I have is being in Utah, and I guess I'll just make a new video for that, and we'll be starting in Utah or on the way to Utah. So that's all I got for now.